What's happening, everybody? If you watched the last video, which was a while ago as far as time frame, sorry, I've been busy doing these loads and whatnot, but in the last one I explained, this is my lease truck. Well, not lease, like the one the company Fountaine provided me. No, I'm not with my company anymore. I was just trying something new. Been doing it 2 weeks now. This makes Friday the last day. Just to show y'all I ain't BSing. It is Friday. It's gonna be my last day with the truck and the last day with this company. I said I'd do it 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks. I haven't done the videos, all of them, because it just got busy, and I'll explain more about why I didn't do them and stuff like that in a minute. But alright, let me go ahead and jump in. Fire up. We're headed to Nevada. Yep, Nevada, Carson City, Nevada. I'm sitting up in Redding now, which is part of the reason I'm not a fan of this whole thing, leasing with them per se. But I'll explain more about that when we get on the highway. I like to talk more once we get on the highway. I don't like to do it like sitting in the yard right now. I like to get going, get moving. Because once you get on the highway, you get that more, not relaxed feeling, but you're not, I don't know, it's just my preference. I guess I could say just my preference. So, yep, paperwork done. Truck should be warmed up. Let me adjust this seat a little bit. There we go. There we go. Alright then. Throw in first. Release the brake. Do this tug test. Make sure she's locked. She's locked. Let's roll on. Yep, headed to Carson City, Nevada. And I haven't been here in years. Oh, but I haven't even been up here in a very long time. Oh yeah, security out there. Going to a S-Crops, I believe, so thankfully I think that'll be a nice, easy. Oh shoot, God darn it. My bad. Oh well, their stuff, not mine. Their stuff, not mine. That was partially my fault. I didn't look. Because my mind ain't right today, because I've been with this company for something. Nothing against them. You listening, you driving for them, whatnot. Nothing against them, just not my style. I don't want to say irritated, but it's not what I'm used to, per se. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all seen enough of these. God darn, is everybody trying to get me in trouble today? Jeez Louise. I had the light. You gonna go, Van, or what? Because one of us has to move. Go. You ain't gonna go? Okay, fine. I'll back up a little bit. I had the light. Go, Van. Why you backing? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna just go there. I have to take the curb a little bit, like a lot of it. Without hitting that pole. Almost did, but I didn't. No, I just... You ever get that? Because it's been happening ever since I got with the company. Well, not stuff like that. That's just accident stuff happens. Fluke type stuff. But nah, it's because... Okay, one, y'all know I was used to getting home at night. Well, that happened the first day. Then the second day. Then they had me going all out places and whatnot. And I was like... Y'all know this. Y'all said I'd be home, but okay, there's that. So that's the first thing that's got me a little irritated about it. Second thing is, they gave me an oversized load, like oversized truck with the beacons and everything to be flashing the lights and doing all that. Just I expected oversized, heavy, stuff like that, more money. Haven't got one yet. It's been all these flatbeds, light loads, nothing oversized, nothing too heavy. And I'm like, okay, that's fine and dandy, but I ain't really signed up for that. So that's the second thing that's got me ready to leave, which I'm going to the day after I get over here to Carson City, drop the truck off for them, because that's why I had to request to get something up to Nevada. That's where the base is per se. So anyway, that's the second thing that ain't really sitting well with me. And the other thing, I just am not a fan of this truck. I mean, maybe it's the 18, maybe it's just because I miss my Volvo. I don't know, just something just isn't sitting right with me with the trucks. But like I said, I'm getting ready to turn it in, be done with all that, be to Carson City in like 5 hours, so I'll be done with it then. So not just a lot of things. I put it like this: when I started out fresh-eyed, bushy-tailed, all that, turned downward quickly, and that's partially why you didn't see me, because I think the video I did was on a Monday. No, it was Sunday. That's right, because I had to do I left out that. And that's another thing, I don't work weekends with my company unless I choose to, which I meant to tell y'all, I'm still with my company. They know. I talked to them, I said, I'm just trying this, I'm not leaving. Y'all still keep me on, still keep sending me y'all stuff, like the loads and everything, and that's still going. So that's good. That means when I drop this truck off, I ain't gotta be trying to find a new job. I'm good to go. I still got mine. I still got my trucks, my Volvo sitting at the house right now. It's all good. So that's a good thing. But it just, this, what I had hoped for, planned out, started with, I hope for something different, which I did. I definitely got different, but it wasn't. I had it, I put it like this. You know how they say the grass is green on the other side, or you think the grass is green on the other side? I don't know the full saying, but it's actually not. Oh, the grass always looks green on the other side. And that's kind of true. That's kind of true. That's why I'm going back. Now, don't get me wrong, I still might try doing this whole thing, leasing to a company with another company. And I only say that because, how to say it, money wise it'll be about the same. It's just certain little aspects here and there. Like if you lease with the company, there's a few more perks than when I'm the company I'm with leased to now, per se. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm leased to a company now, but what I'm, well, with my truck, with my Volvo, what I'm doing with this is like I actually work for them. That's why it's their equipment, all their stuff. A little more money, but you get like better benefits and all that, whereas when I'm leased on, it's not quite the same. So that's why I'm just still kind of, I mean, don't get me wrong, I got stuff set up, I'm covered, we covered, everything's good on that front. But you know what they say, never stop trying to improve if you can. Keep trying, try changes, see what happens. And that's what I tried with this. I'm darn sure getting out of it, so at least I can say I did try. It's not that all that glitters is not gold type feeling, you know what I'm saying? So that's the whole deal with that. That's why I'm getting away from them. I'm glad I'm not in like no where you have to work for them for a year or everything, because I told them from the jump, I said 2 weeks. They didn't want 2 weeks. They tried to get me locked in for a lot longer, but I said nope, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So another thing, and as far as this truck goes, I mean, maybe it's just because this had problems, it's cut off, stuff like that. I mean, granted, yeah, I just got a little bump on the front and everything, but trust me, I'm not the first one that's had this truck. It had bumps on it and stuff like that beforehand, and maybe that's just what's not sitting well with me either. I don't know. It's just you ever get that feeling just deep down in your gut, this ain't what you want, what you need to be doing, where you need to be? And I just had that feeling. That's just about the feeling with this truck. So that's the whole deal on that one. But I'm not knocking the company. Hey, anybody out there looking to go for them, go for them. They'll keep you moving. Trust me, they'll keep you moving. That's why I've been, shoot, I was up in Reading, I think, last week sometime again. Then I came down. But see, that was the other problem I had. I didn't get a lot of home time, and you know I ain't doing this to be over the road again. I did this to try and be home. And I didn't get home time like when I was back with my own stuff leased instead of working for it. So maybe that's, I mean, and that's just me, I guess. I'm not used to working for somebody, so maybe that's partially it's my whole thing with it all. That's why, so. But I'm just giving y'all a heads up. That's why you won't see this truck no more. 9 out of 10, I'll be back in my Volvo, thankfully. And I'll probably be back to doing not flatbeds all the time like I've been doing the last 2 weeks. I miss a drive-in. Haven't got a drive-in behind me in a while. Which, don't get me wrong, it's not like, I mean, it's just my preference, you know. Oh, I gotta get fuel. I didn't even look at that. But it's just my preference. I'm a drive-in. I like driving drive-ins. I'm not big on flatbeds where you gotta have the chains, chains and straps, all that in the proper spacing apart and all that stuff. And that's why I'm not a huge fan of doing flatbeds all the time. Once in a while, fine, I know how to do it, but I like flatbeds. I like hooking and dropping a lot. I like just being able to switch out the trailers. So that's why I said if I go to another company to try and drive for them instead of lease, drive their equipment and all that, it'll be a drive-in, not too many flatbed. I'm trying to find a heavy haul company, but I haven't seen one that's hiring and gonna get me home like I like. So wish I was home now. I don't want to be all the way up here, Dad, going there in Nevada. But you know what they say, sometimes you gotta go through the rough water to get to the smooth water. Now I've just been kicking myself for 2 weeks though, because I was in smooth water, and that's when I guess, I don't want to say my head got big, but I don't know, just trying something different, see if you can advance up a little, you know. But what advances up has actually put me more down, and I don't want that, you know. So I said, nah, I'll go back to where I was. Like I said, I may try a different company. I might, we'll see. Because I know one company while I was out here, I talked to some other people, and they said they were hiring, and I was like, but I could just stay with my truck I have, keep just being leased on, picking my own stuff, doing all that. I could do that, and we'd be fine. But I don't know, it's a lot of what's best for me and the fam, you know. That's the whole deal with all of that. I don't like these one-way roads like this sometimes. Sometimes they're okay depending on like when and how much traffic and stuff like that, but right now it's like, okay, you gotta be on point. There are a lot of cops out. I don't know why there's so many cops pulling everybody left and right. If I don't get no tickets. Oh, and that reminds me, I call them flatbeds. Technically, they're low drop or low deck trailers, but I just call them flatbeds. So, because I had somebody point out and say, you know, you ain't doing a technical flatbed, and I'm like, yes, technically, yes, it's not a flatbed, but that's what I call them. That's just what I call them. Because to me, it's just like a flatbed, just a little difference here and there. All the rules apply, stuff like that. I gotta find somebody to get fuel with me. Let's see, I got done in Nevada. That's right, Nevada. I think I'm getting closer than I think I'm in Nevada actually now, because there ain't nothing around close. I should have got fuel before I rolled out. See, that's what happens when your mind ain't right where you need to be. When you got too much stuff pushing against you, just throws you off your game a little. That's alright though. Like I said, I think, there we go, there's Jake going. I think once I get away from here, get back to doing some old stuff I'm used to, I think it'll be all smooth and sailing again. Which, I mean, let's be honest, nothing is ever 100% smooth and sailing, but it'll be more, my mind will be back in it, because I know it's pretty much everything I'm for almost everything I'm looking for, stuff like that. So that's what I'm hoping, and I think it will be. Plus, I think I'll just be glad right from the jump to be back in my Volvo. I miss my Volvo. I miss my Volvo. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a nice truck. Just I've never been a fan of Kenworth W900 too much to begin with. And that's just the honest truth. That's just the honest truth. Plus, I'm not a big fan of 18 speeds. Unless I'm going to be actually using them all for like... That's why I thought I'd be doing a lot of heavy. I thought I'd be hauling like 100,000 pound loads, having to use that 18, but I don't think, I think maybe twice I've actually switched up into H, switched up into a high gear. Most of their loads have all been between 34 and 36, and I ain't been nowhere where I think a couple of hills I did just to keep better control, but it wasn't necessarily needed. That's why I'm like, well, this was kind of a false advertising type thing. But hey, the bills money still came in, bills got paid. And actually, I think what kind of drew me to them is they were paying more than I was in the lease. I was getting more money. But when you stop calculating, ooh, God darn, Buzz, you couldn't wait 1 minute? I'm trying to get over. And it's just not been a good day for me. That's alright though. Like I said, I'm gonna be out, I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna catch a cab home, and then I'll be able to get my mind back, do my own thing for a while. Do what I was doing before, and I think my mind will be back in it then. Because I just think the irritation is sitting on me. I mean, it's been like that, I think, for, let's see, when did it really start to hit me? I think last Friday, so about almost a week now, and I don't want to be like that. To my thing. There you go. Now you don't want to be out here being irritated and everything like that. That's no way to drive. Nobody wants to drive irritated. Even if you ain't like mad irritated, you're still just resting on, you know? And I wasn't like that in the Volvo. Okay, that's a lie. Some days I was, because just some days you don't get the load you want and stuff like that. But it wasn't like this. It wasn't like this. So that's why I said I'm gonna be glad to get out of it. Ooh, they doing something. Something happened here. I don't know what. Start slowing down. I don't know if this stopped or whatnot. No, that's not. I don't know what all the debris and stuff was then. Need to be finding some fuel. Okay, we're coming into a town in a minute. As a matter of fact, that might even be where we're delivering. Yeah, I'd say that's probably where we're delivering. Good thing we made it just enough time. That'd be an embarrassing thing to have to call and get refueled, and you only been at the company 2 weeks. That's not a good reputation to take with you. I know there has to be a fuel stop up here somewhere, so I'm gonna get fuel, then I'm gonna go drop this load, and then I'm gonna drive over to the what's it, not Brilliant, terminal they got over here. I think I just screwed up and I missed the turn. They got it. There's another exit coming up, I think, somewhere though. How much fuel I got left? 101 miles. Ah, god darn it. God darn it, I missed the turn. God darn it. Told you, when your mind ain't in it, you don't do it right. That's alright though. We'll see what happens if I got to. Yeah, it's embarrassing. I'll just tell them don't give me some fuel, because I'm not doing anything illegal. Not this time. Get on over though. I'm trying to get by him. Cause I know my man right there, whatever he's got, I know it's heavy. I can get up behind, get by him and coast down the hills a little bit instead of having to hit the gas, using up more fuel. This is definitely gonna be a photo finish though when we get down here. Cause I'm gonna get fuel before we actually drop, so. 57 minutes, so we're getting close, and that's why I said I think when we get there we'll be just enough fuel to get somewhere if they have a fuel stop. Now if they don't, then we just plumb out of luck. Yeah, that's why I passed him. He's heavy. I know he's heavy because I've hauled that stuff before. I don't know exactly because it can be different things, sand, ore, rocks, whatever, but I don't care what it is, it's heavy. Getting over. Yeah, I think they're getting over. Let me slow down. Very black car. Get over some more because I think we're coming up really quick. Let's see, Carson City is still close though. You gonna let me over, Car? Thank you. God darn, this thing is low. I don't ever let it get this low. Like I said, my mind wasn't right. Ever since Wednesday, it's just been irritating on me, and it just ain't been right. But that's all right though. My 2 weeks are up. I am out, and thankfully I can come back to my truck. I'm still good with my company. Get back in the flow of things. All that good stuff. Always gotta leave yourself, if you can, some kind of just in case, or if you're trying something you don't like it, you can go back to what you were doing, all that, you know. You always gotta leave yourself something like that. That's why I did not put all my eggs on this. I did not sell all my trucks thinking this was gonna be my new thing. No, you don't do stuff like that. At least I don't, and I wouldn't recommend it. Alright, let's see what we got as far as fuel goes. And there's one somewhere. Start throw this Jake going, slow it down a little bit. Gotta love GPS. I mean, I wouldn't rely on it solely. I always have that paper map, but it's nice to have it to look at. I ain't stopping. I think I'm gonna turn here. The fuel's there. There we go. Like I said, photo finish. 5 daggone gallons. And that's not my style. Nope, don't want to do that. Squeeze this corner without hitting this car or that brick thing. There we go. Easy. There we go. Sorry, bus. See if Old Dominion, he's gonna turn so I can swing it this way then. Yeah, I'm glad there was a fuel stop, because if there wasn't, we'd be in a world of hurt. Have to be calling somebody, come fuel us up and all that. Be time to get towed though, because they got things where they just come fill you up with like however much you pay for it. Anyone coming that way? No. That way, white Escalade. This car gives me room. Of course he did it. God darn, this is just not my day. It's not my day. See if I can swing this right way. I'm gonna have to back up regardless. And there's a car behind me screwing crap up. Okay. Not to hit that sign. Man, I know I'm gonna bump the curb, but I'm trying not to hit the sign. 'Cause technically, this ain't really car. Really, this ain't designed for a truck. At least not one with a trailer, bobtail and fine, but not this type of trailer or any long trailer, really, especially not coming from that way. But like I said, I can swing in here and make it work. There we go. Alrighty then. Throw the brake on, turn the engine off, get on out. Let's fill her up. Yeah, I'm not gonna be sorry to see this truck go in place. Personally speaking, not a fan of yellow. I didn't like the color when I got it. But I mean, somebody will like it. They'll clean it up, hopefully sanitize it, all that. Let me get on in here. Clean it up, sanitize it, getting smelling good again, and somebody will enjoy it. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and drop this load and be done. Be done so I can get that cab on headed home. I'll be home, what's today, Friday, 12. Probably early Saturday morning. Anybody coming? Nope. Coming that way. Nope. I'm gonna use all this space. See, that's what you're supposed to do. Thank you, UPS. Down behind Escalade and cars and whatnot. Make sure nobody's coming. There we go. And we're good. I think this is our turn here. Yes, it is. Are you turning, Pete? Yes, you are. Still swing on here a little bit. Take this curve. And we are at S-Crops, which is what I call them. I think that's the name, actually. Yep, I am right. S-Crops. Anybody coming? No. Alright, now we just gotta see where they want it. Where do they want it? We got some over here somewhere. Oh, not in between the things. I hate doing that one. Yep, in between the things. Alrighty then. Why we gotta bring another one? Okay, you know what? Doesn't matter. I'm getting paid. That's what they asked for, so there we go. Actually, I don't mind this one too much. I was thinking of another one. This one ain't that bad. They gave you plenty of space. Sometimes them, I call them like the snapback types, when you gotta do it and snap it back and all that. They don't give you enough space in the front to do it, so that's why I don't particularly like those kind. Don't hit nothing, don't hit nothing. Watch this corner. Watch this trailer. Swing this way a little bit. Alright, you're good. You're good. Turn it a little this way and we'll be good. There we go. Alrighty then. Oh, my bad. My bad, that was my fault. Do this post trip, because I always do a post trip, make sure everything good. Yep, everything's good. Alrighty then. I'm gonna go talk to him. Let him know it's here, drop it, do all that stuff, get paid, and then I'm gonna see where the terminal is here that I can drop the truck off. So, alright then. I'm gonna go talk to him. I'll get back with y'all in a little bit. Talked to him and everything, and they said there's actually another driver coming through, like with the company and everything. There's team drivers, and he said just drive the truck over to the rest area, and then the other driver will pick it up and move it to the terminal, because actually it's not in Carson City. Because I thought it was. It's not. It's somewhere else, and I'm not driving all the way out there if I can't. Oh, that's why I asked them. I said, I don't have to drive all that way, do I? They said, no, you just drop it over at the rest area. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and throw it in first. And go on down this road, because it's not that far. Not that far, because I told them, I said, there's a rest area right there. Can I just drop it? And they said, yeah, there's a driver coming through there. He'll be there later. Well, they will be here later today, so I won't be here though. I'm gonna hopefully be in the cab by then, headed home. It's been a very interesting 2 weeks, but it's a memory I can now say I did look back on and will remember for a while and be like, I ain't doing that again. My bad, motel, whatever. Same difference. I told them rest. I might call them after I get parked here, because I think they might be looking for an actual rest area, not a motel. So I'll call them when I pull up here. Ooh, bumpy. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Trying to swing around. Yeah, I'll do this. I should be ignorant and blow the air horn and wake up anybody's sleep. But I ain't gonna do that. I'm not that mean. There we go. Alrighty then. I'm gonna park it right on the side, so when they do come with the other driver, he can just jump out that one. Or I mean, if it was me, I'd park over there, like on the side of the road right there, let the other driver get out, do his pre-trip, all that, because not much the driver of that truck needs to do. So That's what I would do. Then he can just drive on off and take it from there. So, alrighty then. Get one last look at her. Goodbye, Kenworth W900. I thank you for being you were a good truck for 2 weeks. Reliability was subpar, I guess, because you did cut off on me a few times. I had to take you to the shop twice. But other than that, you did bring me in money, so I can't complain about that. So I thank you for being a good truck. Hope you're decent and good to the next driver that has you. Alright, y'all, I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna go call, well, I'm gonna call them, let them know I'm here and get the cab and everything, but then I'm gonna tell them that it's a motel, not a, hold on, I'm getting inside, it's loud. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm gonna call them, let them know it's a motel, not a rest area, so they can get the driver over here where you go and then give them directions and whatnot. And then I'm gonna call the cab company so I can head on back home, and that will be the last time in this Kenworth W900 with Fontaine. So thanks for watching. Sorry there wasn't more videos about it, but it my original plan, it just hit me so the wrong way throughout. I just was like, you know what, I can't do this. I'm gonna just get through these 2 weeks and I'll be out. So alright then, thanks for watching. I will holler at y'all next time, where I will be most likely in my Volvo, doing my old thing, getting home at nights, just good stuff again. Good stuff. So, alright then, thanks for watching, y'all. Appreciate it.